like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that, but a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Ay. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Rush in. Pass it. Take it forward. Check the hot read. Alert.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And with the play clock running low, Bill O'Brien's going to signal for a timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We got double up, double up. Check 24, check 24. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Wide, get wide.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Under 10, 10.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson, escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here we go, son. We got to wedge that. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
45, 132 fighter.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw, Darnold. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, that maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Jets' 47-yard line.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike. Let's go, D. Check.
On second down, it's Jones. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 47 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now it's Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for Ryan Griffin. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Now off the bootleg, Darnold under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You're side. 41. Oh, you got deep? Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key to tight end. Alert. 3 down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Again, he finds an opening. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Check three, check three, check three. Yes. Hey, 59. He's checked out.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson, eluding the pressure right. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd down, Hyde. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain and the Texans first down.
Let's go, boy. Bring it.
They run again with Hyde on first. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Jamal Adams there on tackle. It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Bell. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he fires a strike to his big target, Demaryius Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Demaryius Thomas, his second touchdown of the night, and the Jets have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines, but the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's second down. On second down now, Hyde. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. We often give credit to the O-line. There, 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack. Ball.
Check tight end. Check 31. Watch twist. Watch twist.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
24. Check. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. 24.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Jets' 43-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Watson out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now a run with Hyde. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Houston. Carlos Hyde, 30 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return, Carter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They start the drive with Hyde. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Miller. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check 9, check 9. Watch the safety creep.
Kill, kill, kill. Out, 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 out.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
We're going to stop. 55. Check.
Darnold on first down. Oh, no, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Bell. Room here to run. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.